In this clip, we're back in Flagstaff with Danny Kasperzak, a serial entrepreneur, a serial successful entrepreneur, I should say. And Danny and I discussed millennials. You know, the world is taking a big dump on millennials, and it's undeserved. And the people who are taking the dump on the millennials are actually the one who raised the millennials to put the millennials in the spot they're in right now. Danny shares his thoughts, which I support, on the Danny shares his thoughts on the millennials and how they are moving all industries, especially medtech, forward. You're pro-millennial.
I'm pro-millennial by many years. Yeah. I love working with millennials, teaching them what I know, but seeing how they can teach me stuff as we grow the businesses, and just seeing the abilities that they have to generate innovation and the work ethic that people can bring to taking a startup to the next level. And it's the team, it's not me. It's the team that's going to get us to the next level. It's the team that got me at Machine Solutions. It's the team that took me there at POBA and Simple. I mean, it's the team that does the work. I mean, I'm in there grinding with them every single day, and I love going to work every morning. But the team is really where the real core of what's getting done is going on.
So you're not jumping on the bash the millennial?
Oh no. I think they're empowered with skills that people our age didn't have, and if they use the skills and the power of technology, they're going to be able to do phenomenal things. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of innovation. The millennials aren't changing the way people work. It's a different workplace, but different isn't necessarily bad. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it.
I'm with Todd Hewson in Dublin, and a player's always a player. Todd was a previously sitting president and CEO of, I believe, Olympus, and then before that of a division of Smith & Nephew. Todd points out that it's the player, not the game. And he is one of those CEOs who has successfully, because of his attitude, he has successfully made the transition from a really big organization down to a small one, and he's crushing it in a big way. You've run these very large conglomerates, and then you stepped out and said, I'm going to go into this little small startup in Boston. Why?
To be honest, Joe, my wife looked at me and said, are you just checking a box right now? Because you just want to see if you can go raise money and do these things? I said, you know, surprisingly, no. You know, I was groomed my whole life to be a CEO of these big companies, and all of a sudden, it was a great opportunity to look at this technology. Then I was lucky enough to have the time to go sit and watch, and I saw the first autonomous laparoscopic procedure being done. I said, wow, whether the society is ready for that or not, I feel really good about this opportunity. This is much bigger than you guys think or might think. We can go make this happen. And you know what? It was an exciting time. It's the right time to take this, because I really believe what Dr. Kim, what Tom Califf and team, our CTO, are doing, and his entire staff, and now my entire staff, are doing, I actually think they're going to build a tremendous legacy, and I just want to help guide them.
We're in Flagstaff with Brian Strini. Brian is the CEO of Machine Solutions. Brian and I discuss sort of the work-life balance myth that goes on. I think that was fair a generation or two ago, that you had a work life and then you had a personal life. And in the world we live in today, not possible, whether you love your job or not. Brian clearly loves his job, so that makes it a lot easier to have the two mold. Check this out and then balance yourself. Decide which one you want to be. Work life, personal life, differential, or are you fortunate enough to roll them both together? The days of work life being divided are over, aren't they?
Yes. You know, with technology, with you know, our phones and being connected constantly, the carryover from when you leave work to your home life is inherent. And so, you know, one of the things that I've had to do is really be conscious of how much I engage with my phone and work when I'm at home. You know, put it on the shelf, let's have fun with the kids, and then maybe later on after they're in bed, go back and check some email or something. But you can't sit there and try to juggle the two, because you're really not engaged in either.
No, you're not in. Did you ever fake to go to the bathroom to check your messages?
Yeah. No, I've had plenty of knocks on the door. I know you're not in there that long for any, you're on your phone, you know, especially on vacation. Yeah.
Right? You're like, I'm just going to go get a coffee.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, how important it is to have the right person in the relationship outside of work, isn't it?
Yep. And you know, that's my wife Sarah has been that rock, you know, like she keeps it all together. in our home life, and she's really the person that I know I can turn to when things get busy or crazy at work, and she'll say, okay, I got it, I understand, we got you covered.
Yeah.
And it takes that understanding.
You tell her that often enough?
Probably not often enough, but I hope she understands that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guilty of it too. Yeah, that's why I know. Yeah, that's why I can ask
You
the
get
question.
busy.